We're live. Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody today to our reorganization meeting, the January 2022 meeting, which is a little lengthy, but we'll get through it. And let's just have a pledge of allegiance before we get started. The pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. So with us tonight, we have our council people. We have Councilman Moreau, Councilman Bedetti, Councilwoman Santiago, Councilwoman Eve Lincoln. Welcome aboard, Eve Lincoln. This is her first meeting, and we're happy to have her with us. We have Highway Superintendent Anthony Feo here. Our Town Clerk Kelly Allegra is with us. I see our Police Chief is also with us, Robert Dorse, and our Town Attorney Dave Zagon is here. And we have our IT specialist, Danielle Barrett, keeping an eye on me, and I am George Myers. Okay, so we're gonna get started, and hopefully we can finish before the sun comes up. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, adopt the rules of procedure for the 2022 pursuant to section 43 of the town law. Pursuant to a copy hereto attached, also the town clerk be authorized to advertise regarding town board meeting dates pursuant to the Freedom of Information Law, Public Officers Law, Article 7. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Sylvia?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Okay, the next item on the agenda is public comments. The speaker permitted to speak on up to 3 minutes on agenda items. The agenda has been posted on our website and on our Facebook page. And also we have with us tonight my secretary, Trina Rappa. If there's anybody wants to get in on an email, she'll be monitoring emails. So we'll wait a minute to see if there's anybody who wants to comment on agenda items before we get going. Look like anybody's in there, Ms. Barrett?
Nobody here.
How about Mrs. Rappa? Okay. All right, so we'll have another public comment at the end to see if anybody wants to come in. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, approve the minutes of the public hearing to repeal and rescind the local law 6/2021, and approve the minutes of the Town Board meeting held on December 1st, 2021, as per copies posted on Town Clerk's Bulletin Board in Town Hall, and same distribution to the Town Board members. Roll call.
Move.
Second.
I'm sorry, that was me. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize the highway superintendent to make necessary purchase of the small tools and equipment not to exceed $750 per purchase without prior town board approval pursuant to New York State Highway Law 142-1-A. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, approve the appointment of Anthony E. Feo as Supervisor of Refuse and Garbage and set salary is $22,000 for the year 2022. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize the town clerk to advertise pursuant to law calling for sealed bids for the purchase of 1 6-cubic-yard dump body and plow with wing. Bids shall be received and publicly opened on the January 25th, 2022 at 10 a.m. at the office of the town clerk, 555 Union Avenue, Windsor, New York. Town Board, Town of Windsor reserves the right to reject any or all bids. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilmember Detti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Anthony Fail, looks like a new truck are coming,
Yeah, about a year and a half.
but it's coming. You'll be okay. Come on, so far the weather's been good to you and me and you.
This is very true.
This is receiving file. Hearing no objections, Town Board, Town of Windsor, hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached letter from New York State Department of Transportation dated December 15th, 2021, denying the application for a Bridge New York funding for Lakeside Drive over an unnamed tributary to the Beaver Dam Lake, a culvert ID, culvert 1. We were attempting to get a grant and many people applied and we were unfortunately turned down. But we have been successful with other grants, so we really don't have too much to complain about. Another receiving file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby receiving file with Town Clerk the attached certificate of compliance for the repair of a damaged sidewalk located 2602 Liberty Ridge in Windsor, New York, section block and lot 77-6-15. I'll speak to this in a minute. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, in recognition of the certificate of compliance heretofore filed for the repair of damaged sidewalk located 2602 Liberty Ridge in Windsor, New York, section block on lot 76-6-15. Rescind an order previously issued on August 4th, 2021 regarding the same. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Moreau,
Yes.
Councilmember Detti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. This had to do with a homeowner who had damaged one of the sidewalks in one of our developments, and they had to make the repairs, and they have made the repairs to the satisfaction of the highway superintendent and the town engineer. So that's put to bed. Chair will entertain a motion. Town Board, hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor pursuant to section 287-35 of the Town Code and the resolution and annex hereto shall hereby amend the standard schedule of fees, establish a new water consumption rate at the amount of $6.70 per 100 cubic feet or $8.96 per 1,000 gallons, effective March 1st, 2022 billing cycle. Motion?
Moved. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Moreau,
Yes.
Councilmember Detti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Yes,
Supervisor Myers.
this is the water rate. So that's what our customers are paying, $8.96 per 1,000 gallons of water. Chair will entertain a motion to the Town Board, Town of Windsor, in accordance with the resolution and annexed hereto, does hereby direct the Water Department of the Town of New Windsor to notify all residential customers, non-residential customers serving residential premises or small business customers who are delinquent in their payments for water use, that they may self-certify regarding a change in financial circumstances due to COVID-19, the pandemic, and enter into a deferred payment agreement using the self-certification and deferred payment agreement forms annexed hereto during the time any such deferred payment agreement is in effect, as long as the customer remains in compliance with same. Water service will not be terminated. No applicable fees or penalties will be assessed, and no re-levy of the same shall occur. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Moreau,
Yes.
Councilmember Detti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, this is for folks who are hit pretty hard by the COVID and are unable to pay their water rates. And we have posted online on the website the manner in which they go about it. It's also posted on the town clerk's bulletin board. So if they have some issue, let us know. We never turn anybody's water off, or if they're in some kind of financial difficulty. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached federal aid local projects utility work agreement between the Town of New Windsor, City of Newburgh, New York State Department of Transportation, with the construction of a new water meter for the benefit of the Town of New Windsor by the City of Newburgh in connection with the City of Newburgh's Walsh Road over Quassia Creek Bridge Replacement Project. Motion? Motion?
Isn't that a receiving file?
File.
Receiving file.
Let's not have a motion then.
Moved.
Okay, thank you.
Second.
No, so I said, let's not have a motion. I'm only about a third through this and I'm already. All right, I, George Myers, Town Supervisor, Town of Windsor, pursuant to Section 42 of the Town Law of the State of New York, hereby appoint Sylvia Santiago to the office of Deputy Supervisor to serve from January 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2022.
Move.
Okay, Sylvia, no, you don't move, it's over. That's just receive and file. Sylvia, you're in the hot
That's a-
seat.
That's a motion.
No, that wasn't a motion, was it? No,
Yeah,
it's an
it's a
appointment.
motion.
It's an
That's a
appointment.
motion.
Not a motion.
Not a
It's
motion.
just an appointment.
That's all, just an appointment.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, David, thanks for backing me up there. They were coming after me again. All right, this will be a motion. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby approve as to form the attached Ethics Board disclosure form and further adopt said form and authorize the use thereof for the year of 2022. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, okay, this is the new disclosure form. I spoke to the town clerk today and we'll be able to get this out. And I think maybe David, tomorrow you could call Larry, the chairman of the ethics, let him know that it's done, ready, and we're gonna start to distribute them.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint Kelly Allegra as Register of Vital Statistics and set salary of $4,000 as budget for the year 2022. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint the Town Clerk Kelly Allegra as a FOIL officer to handle all Freedom of Information law requests for the year 2022. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint the Town Attorney David Zagon as a FOIL appeals officer for the year 2022. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, okay, this is a receive and file. Appointment of Deputy Town Clerk. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor shall receive and file the attached correspondence with the Town Clerk to the Town Board appointing the following Deputy Town Clerks for 2022. First Deputy Town Clerk, Jean Marie Ferron, and Second Deputy Town Clerk, Kathy Fogarty. There's another receive and file. Hearing no objections, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receive and file with the Town Clerk the appointment of Nancy Wilkins as the Deputy Receiver of Taxes for the year 2022. So the Town Clerk and Receiver of Taxes get to appoint their own deputies, and that's why there's no action by the board. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, set the stipend for Deputy Receiver of Taxes at $2,500 annually. Motion,
Moved. Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor. Whereas as April 4th, 2007, Town Board, Town of Windsor appointed John T. Finnegan as Town Controller effective April 28, 2007. And whereas pursuant to Town Law Section 23B, the Town Controller shall hold office until the first day of January next succeeding the first bicentennial town election held after the time of his appointment. And whereas the Town Board, Town of Windsor wishes to reappoint John T. Finnegan, Town Controller, now therefore be resolved, John T. Finnegan be retained as the Town Controller for a term of office in accordance with provision of Town Law Section 23B. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor pursuant to the New York State Town Law, Section 23B, and upon the recommendation of Town Controller, attached hereto, hereby appoint to the position of Deputy Controller, Doreen Casey. Motion,
Moved. Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, whereas October 3rd, 2018, Town Board Town of Windsor appointed Dave Zagon as town attorney, and whereas pursuant to Town Law, Section 24, the town clerk, town superintendent of highways, receiver tax assessment, town engineer, and town attorney were, whenever appointed, shall hold their respective office until the first day of January next succeeding year, the first biennial town election held after the time of their appointment. And whereas the Town Board Town of Windsor wishes to reappoint David Zagon, town attorney. Now therefore be resolved that David Zagon be retained as a town attorney for the term of office in accordance with the provisions of Town Law, Section 24. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
How did you vote, McDaddy?
Yes.
David, congratulations. Yeah, David,
He's gone.
yeah, everybody, all the board members know David does a great job for us and for our residents, and we're happy that he agrees to stay with us for another year or so. I know it can be a little trying sometimes with me, David, but you seem to be able to handle it. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, hereby confirm department head contracts for the following positions: town attorney, town controller, chief information technology, authorized by the town section law 2916 and previous resolutions of the town board. Motion?
Moved. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, please approve the appointment of the police chief, Robert Doss, as civil defense director for the year 2022. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chief Doss, would you like to tell us what those duties are? Oh, never mind. We'll talk about it another time. Like you don't have enough to do with the police department, we'll give you some other stuff to do.
That's okay. I appreciate it. I'm as excited as Dave.
Oh, Lord. Okay, these are just some appointments again. I, George Myers, Town Supervisor, Town of Windsor, hereby appoint the following liaison officers for the calendar year 2022. Ambulance, myself. Highway Superintendent, Steve Moreau. Justice Court, Eve Lincoln. Planning and Zoning, Steve Moreau. Police Department, myself. Recreation Department, Eve Lincoln. Senior Citizens, Sylvia Santiago. Sewer Department, Steve Bedetti. Water Department, Steve Bedetti. And Newburgh School District, Councilwoman Santiago. So those are the appointments for 2022. And you're the liaisons of any issues, I'm sure you'll take care of them. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint Glenn Marshall as a town historian for the year 2022. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, I'd just like to thank Glenn again for all the work he does. He's a wealth of information on our history, and he's a retired New Windsor police officer, and we all appreciate all he does for the town. This is just another appointment. I, George Myers, Town Supervisor, Town of New Windsor, do hereby appoint Glenn Marshall, the town historian, and Kathy Fogarty, Deputy Town Clerk, to serve as a record advisory board for the calendar 2022. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board of New Windsor, pursuant to Town Law, Section 2916, hereby authorize and delegate to the town supervisor all powers and duties of the day-to-day administration, supervision of all town and special district facilities, employees consistent with and in furtherance of any and all state, federal laws applicable therefore, and with any and all laws or resolutions or policies heretofore or hereafter adopted by the town board. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. This is just authorizing me to run the day-to-day operations of town, but each board member has a vote. I have just one vote. So there's no way that I run the town by myself. Unless something good happens, then I did it all alone. But if something not so good happens, then we'll share it with the 5 of us. No, I cannot do things without their consent and agreement. And they speak with me, and they get every piece of correspondence that I get, and I keep them in the loop. And I appreciate some of the comments that they give me, and then their interest in what we all do here on a daily basis, and appreciate all their help. Chair, entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, hearing no objection pursuant to the resolution annexed here to Town Board, Town of Windsor, shall hereby appoint Town Attorney David Zagan as delegate to attend the annual business session of the Association of Towns of the State of New York and cast the vote for the Town of Windsor for the purpose of electing a president, 5 vice presidents, and voting on the association annual legislation platform. The town shall further appoint Stephen A. Bedetti, councilman, as alternate to attend the aforesaid meeting and cast said votes should Mrs. Zagan be unable to do that. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Supervisor, excuse me, Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, okay, this is the Associated Town.
Sorry.
We good?
Yeah, Sylvia. Error.
I had my finger on the wrong one, sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, I can screw this up by myself. I don't need any help. So this is the annual Associated Town meetings, which there's a lot of good information that comes out of there. And I think that several of our board members are going to go down along with the some other elected officials and hopefully bring back to us what some of the new policies and procedures that we need to be aware of. Shall I entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of the Windsor, authorize the retention and accounting firm of Nugent and Housel, PC, 101 Bracken Road, Montgomery, New York, to conduct the annual audit for the Town of the Windsor for the year ended December 31st, 2021, and authorize the town supervisor to execute said letter confirming the terms and compensation contained here, therein. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize supervisor to execute the attached agreement for Munistat Services, Inc. for the municipal advisory services outlined in Appendix A of said agreement for the year 2022. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, these are the folks that we use for all, some of the bonding that we do for our bigger projects like the sewer treatment plant, and we're in the process of kind of upgrading and expanding that. Shall I entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, designate the following banks as an official town depositories: J.P. Morgan Chase, Manufacturers and Traders Trust, Orange County Bank and Trust, Capital One Bank, North America, and New York Liquid Asset Fund. Motion,
Moved.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize the town supervisor, George J. Myers, to sign all checks on Controller John T. Finnegan and/or Deputy Controller Dorian Casey to countersign same and permit said supervisor, controller, and deputy controller to use a facsimile signature when necessary. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize town supervisor and town controller to open time deposit accounts and day withdrawals with the town's official depositories for the purpose of investing idle funds. Motion,
Moved.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, adopt the investment policies and guidelines documented attached here too. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, we have always adopted policies as laid out by the state of New York. We follow their guidelines. Shall entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor. Whereas New York State General Municipal Law, Section 104B requires municipalities to adopt internal policies and procedures governing all procurement of goods and services which are not required to be made pursuant to the competitive bidding requirements of New York State General Municipal Law. Now therefore be resolved, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby adopt the attached procurement policy in accordance with Section 104B of the New York State General Municipal Law. Motion?
Moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilmember Detti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, this just sets out the guidelines for the town, that anything we do, we follow this procurement policy, and we're very cognizant of this, and we kind of always stick to the letter of law whenever we're buying anything. This is another receiving file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receiving file of the town clerk, the attached official undertaking of the municipal officers. This is just where myself, town clerk, the receiver of taxes, the highway superintendent, and the two judges have to sign off that for the undertaking for the municipal officers. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby determined that in order to provide for a consolidated schedule of fees and allow for an annual review, modification of fees involving administration of town ordinances and regulations, it is the public interest to establish and adopt the attached standard schedule of fees for the town of New Windsor for the year 2022. Motion?
Moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilmember Detti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, this schedule of fees is posted on our website, and we kind of update this from time to time, but this is the annual one. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, approve the clerical assistants at evening 2022 Town Board meetings and set the salary for same at $90 per meeting for each clerical staff attending, and said salary shall be paid from the general fund town hall expenses. Motion?
Moved. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilman Detti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, so this has never changed. It's folks who attend these different meetings, the planning board, town board. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint Dominic Cordesco, Esquire, 555 Hudson Valley Avenue, Suite 100, New Windsor, New York, the planning board attorney for 2022, effective immediately. Motion?
Moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
No.
Councilmember Detti,
No.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Okay, so we now have a new planning board attorney, Dominic Cordesco. He was a planning board attorney a few years ago, and we're glad to have him back on board. George, stop and take a quick talking break. Walk away for a couple of minutes. Drink some water. Katrina, my secretary thinks I should take a break. We're gonna forge ahead, Katrina. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, reappoint Thomas Hatton, 219 Butter Hill Drive, New Windsor, New York, 12553, to the New Windsor Planning Board. Term shall commence immediately, expire on December 31st, 2026. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilmember Detti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, Mr. Hatton's been on the board, has done a great job, and we're happy that he agreed to be reappointed to the planning board. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, set the salary for the chairman of the planning board at 115 per meeting for the year 2022. Motion?
Moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilmember Detti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, this is Jerry Argenio. He does a great job as the chairman, and you see he gets $115 per meeting, and he's always around town hall, does a great job for us, and we all appreciate what he does. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, set the salary for the members of the planning board at $80 per meeting for the year 2022. Motion?
Moved. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
yes,
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, pursuant to New York State Town Law 267-2 and number 7653, opinions of state controller, hereby appoint John McDonald Esquire as attorney for the zoning board of appeals for the year 2022, effective immediately. Motion?
Moved.
second,
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Abstain.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
yes,
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, John's man of many hats around here, and I appreciate all the good work he does on the zoning board on behalf of the town. Chair will entertain a motion. Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint to the zoning board of appeals Gregory A. Biasotti, 217 Summit Drive, New Windsor, New York, 12553. Term shall commence immediately, expire on the December 31st, 2026. Motion?
Moved. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
yes,
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, pursuant to Town Law Section 267-2, hereby appoint Greg Biasotti, 217 Summit Drive, New Windsor, New York, to serve as the chairman of the zoning board of appeals. Motion?
Moved.
second,
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
yes,
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, well, first I'd like to just thank Greg Biasotti. He was on the planning board, had to take some type of leave for his job, and then finished up what he had to do and contacted us and asked to be back on the planning board, on the zoning board. So we're glad to have him there. Just would be remiss not to mention Frank Bedetti, known as Barney to everybody. He served on the zoning board from January 1st, 2013 to November 12th, 2021, 8-year member. He also was a bingo inspector from March of 01 to June of 13. So, I'm sorry, June of 03. So he's a 2-year bingo. Barney did a great job for us. Always was a man of his word. Didn't mind speaking getting his opinion out there. Recently passed away, and we all were honored to know him. And one of his sons said to me the other day that if everybody was like my father, we'd be okay. And I said, you know what? I agree with that. So he was a gentleman, Barney, always trying to do the right thing. I think that's probably, to me, is the bottom line. You try to do the right thing, then I think all will be good. So we miss him and thank him for his service. Shall entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, set the salary for the chairman of the zoning board of appeals at 115 per meeting for the year 2022. Motion?
Moved. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
yes,
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, shall entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, set the salary for members of the zoning board of appeals at $80 per meeting for the year 2022. Motion?
Moved.
second,
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
yes,
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, shall entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, set the salary for the chairman and secretary of assessment board of view at $95 each per meeting for the year 2022. Motion?
Moved. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
yes,
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, set the salary for members of the assessment board of review at $60 per meeting per member for the year 2022. Motion?
Moved.
second,
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, appoint the following members of the Bureau of Fire Prevention. All terms shall commence immediately. Paul Decker from Valesgate, Francis Bedetti III from Valesgate, Jeff Garfield from Salisbury Mills, Jeffrey Barrett, civilian member, and Jeff Garfinkel is filling an unexpired term of Thomas Johnson, who relocated and resigned. So these appointments are given to us by the fire companies themselves, and another group that does a great job, and it's a volunteer job, and they're always out there doing the right thing for the town. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor pursuant to the resolution annexed here too, shall retain the engineering firm of MHE Engineering DPC with the office located 33 Airport Center Road, Suite 202, New Windsor, New York, as engineers for the town for the year 2022. Compensation, the same shall be provided in line with the attached proposal of municipal standard fee schedule dated October 19, 2021, submitted by MHE. As further set forth in the annexed resolution, the town board authorized the town supervisor to engage in further discussion negotiations with MHE Engineering concerning the execution of a new municipal service agreement, which will outline further terms and conditions pertaining to the service to be performed during the year 2022. Motion?
Moved, but did we make a motion on 51?
No, we Was didn't.
Gotta go back
Okay.
Is
to.
that the point, George, or is that a motion? I think that's where Dave went.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
Is that where
we
you
need a
went?
motion on 51? Okay.
No,
move-
we did a motion.
Moved on 51, move on 51. Second it.
Roll call.
Councilman
I got it.
Moreau,
Roll call?
Yes.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Okay, so now we'll do a motion on the appointment of the engineering firm.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, set the mileage rate at 58 and a half cents per mile for town officials and employees in accordance with the Internal Revenue Service allowance. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, name the Orange County Post Incorporated's official town newspaper for 2022. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, name WGNY as the official radio station for 2022. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, to adopt the following resolution regarding employees' benefits for 5 Town of New Windsor full-time employees not covered by the labor management agreements or individual employment contracts. Be resolved that the same benefits set forth in the current CSA contract shall apply in full to the following employees: clerk to the supervisor, confidential secretary to the highway superintendent, deputy controller, deputy town clerk, deputy receiver of taxes. Be it further resolved, the resolution supersedes all previous resolutions, including but not limited to the resolution dated January 5th, 1972, February 1st, 1978, and June 21st, 1978. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, this is just giving those 5 employees the exact same benefits, nothing less, nothing more than the CSEA members that are union contract that was negotiated for them. Chair will Chair will entertain a motion, hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor pursuant to the authority granted by Executive Order Number 11.1 issued by the Governor of the State of New York, does hereby direct the Town Assessor of the Town of Windsor to grant exemptions for the 2022 assessment roll in accordance with the resolution attached here too. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, we'll be putting something out on this on our Facebook and website tomorrow, but it's kind of for the senior citizens who have a hard time moving around with the COVID. So I want to thank our assessor Todd Wiley for putting this together. Chair will entertain a motion, hearing no objection pursuant to resolution ICR 2, Town Board, Town of Windsor, hereby authorize supervisor enter into and execute the attached 2022 complete DOT program agreement between the Town of New Windsor and the Partners in Safety for the administration of drug and alcohol testing town employees for the year 2022. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, this is the drug testing that we do intermittently for our employees. And so far, we've been pretty good. Everybody's kind of towing the line. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, recipient of federal financial assistance in accordance with 49 CFR Part 26. Hereby adopt the attached disadvantaged business enterprise known as DBE policy and appoint the town supervisor liaison officer. Authorize the supervisor to execute said policy and direct the town clerk to post and circulate same in accordance with the resolution the town annexed here too. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, once again, we're just following state and federal guidelines. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby adopt the attached equal employment opportunity policy prohibiting discrimination against any applicant for employment, any employee, or anyone doing business in Town of New Windsor due to age, color, sex, disability, national origin, race, religion, or veteran status. Appoint the town supervisor as a responsible local officer. Authorize the supervisor to execute said policy. Direct town clerk to post a signed copy of the EEO policy on the Town of Windsor website. Circulate a copy to each of the town board members and all department heads together with a copy of the motion, and direct that the copy of the attached EEO policy be annexed to all future bids and or requests for proposals soliciting work on behalf of the Town of New Windsor. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, once again, we're just following federal guidelines. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, as recipient of the federal and state financial assistance in accordance with the Articles 15A of the New York State Executive Law, hereby adopt the attached minority and women's business development policy, and appoint the town supervisor responsible local officer, authorize the supervisor to execute said policy and direct the town clerk to post and circulate same in accordance with the resolution annexed here too. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, once again, we're following federal guidelines on this, and we are very careful that we follow all these guidelines. The town attorney's office between Dave Zagon and Judge Marina make sure that we are in compliance with all these directives that come out of the state and federal governments. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby determined to sell 0.22 plus or minus acres of town-owned property commonly known as 7 Oak Ridge Drive and further identifies the Town of Windsor tax map, section 16, block 3, lot 20, which has been determined to no longer necessary for municipal purposes, declare itself to be lead agency for sale of town-owned property pursuant to the SEQA, determine the transfer be an unlisted action, authorized supervisor execute part 1 of the environmental assessment form and course to be prepared parts 2 and 3 of the EAF, and authorize supervisor to enter into a contract of sale, execute a deed and any other documents necessary to convey the above town-owned property to AV Keystone Castle Limited LLC for the sum of $25,000, all subject to referendum in accordance with the resolution annexed hereto. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, this is an old water tank that's up off this Oak Ridge Road, and one of the homeowners up there approached the town to buy it. We had the assessor look at it, put a number on it, and we put it out, and there's a couple of people going to bid on it, and at the end of the day, he was the only one that came in.
All right, we're done, right? It's all receiving files now?
No. No, this was a motion.
No, the rest of them.
Saying next.
Oh,
We're
Oh.
done.
I hope that you heard me say about you can't be nasty to old people. Did you hear that when I read it? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention that, but it slipped my mind. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but you stay there, don't go anywhere. Here's a receiving file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, hereby receiving file, the Town Clerk, the attached letter dated November 10th, 2021. From Nicole Anderson, Director of Community Development, denying the Town of Windsor's application for fiscal year community development block grant. So another community development block grant that we applied for that we didn't get, but we always apply for everything that we can, and happy to get whatever we can get, but we try not to let anything get by us. Another receiving file, hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receiving file, a certificate as to no referendum in the matter of the sale of 2.6 plus or minus acres of town-owned property located 18 Snake Hill Road, section block and lot 91-1042 to We Love You Foundation for the purchase price of $580,000. So this is that property up down by Devitt's that the town is in the process of selling, and we actually, I think, owe ourselves like $346,000. And there's some type of fee to the broker who sold it. But at the end of the day, we'll take in some money for the town. The building really didn't do us much good. We couldn't get much use out of it. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of the Windsor, receiving file a contract to sale dated December 7th, 2021 between the Town of the Windsor and the We Love You Foundation for the sale of 2.6 plus or minus acres, town-owned property located at 18 Snake Hill Road. That's the same piece of property. There's another receiving file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of the Windsor shall receive and file with the Town Clerk the attached certificate of results for the canvass of ballots cast for the fire commissioners at the annual election of the Passaic Bridge Fire District held on December 14, 2021. And they elected Mike Lucas, who has been a long time fireman there, along with Tommy Van Zant. So those guys do a great job, and they elect their own commissioners. They actually, the fire companies set their own tax rates. We don't set them. If you looked at your tax bill, you'll notice that there's a line there for your fire service, which is money well spent. There's another one, receiving file. This is the Salisbury Mills Fire District. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor shall receive and file with the Town Clerk the attached certificate of results for the canvass of ballots cast for fire commissioner at the annual election of the Salisbury Mills Fire District held on December 4th, 2021. This is Tom Godoy, who won that election. This is for the Valesgate Fire District. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor shall receive and file with the Town Clerk the attached certificate of results of the canvass and ballots cast for fire commissioner at the annual election on Valesgate Fire District held on December 14, 2021. That's Steve Sega, who's been involved in that fire company for a long time. This receiving file has to do with the Washingtonville Fire District. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor shall receive and file with the Town Clerk the attached certificate of results of the canvass of ballots cast for fire commission at the annual election of the Washingtonville Fire District held on December 14, 2021. And that was Brian Zaccaro who won that election. So all those fire companies provide a great service for the Town of the Windsor, and they're all volunteers. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of the Windsor, receive and file with the Town Clerk the attached agreement between the County of Orange and the Town of the Windsor effective October 1st, 2021, terminating March 31st, 2022, providing the Town of the Windsor with compensation on the County of Orange in exchange for the town's provision of personnel, tools, and equipment necessary effective snow and ice on certain county-owned roads. Anthony, that's just Union Avenue, is that right?
That's correct, Joyce.
Nothing else? Okay, I don't know why I thought there was something else. Hearing no objection, town board, town of Windsor, so hereby receive and file with the town clerk pursuant to section, town code, section 300-81D, the attached Orange County Legislative Resolution providing for the levying of unpaid fire inspection fees in the total of $9,900. So when we don't collect these fees, this is one of them, the county makes us whole. So they'll send us the money and then the county does the chasing around trying to collect the money, and that's how these foreclosures take place. Hearing no objection, town board, town of Windsor shall receive and file with the attached Orange County Legislative Resolution number 340 of 2021, providing for the levying of unpaid utility charges, the amount of $801,315.31 on the properties of the town of Windsor pursuant to the New York State Town Law, Section 198. This was going to be a serious problem this year. They were talking about not allowing us to re-levy. And we made a whole bunch of phone calls and we didn't seem to be getting anywhere. And then we had Unleashed Dave Zagon, and he spoke with the county. And there was a lot of back and forth between him and the county and Susan Scheibel's office. And finally, they relented that, yeah, they would re-levy this, meaning that they would give us the money and they would chase around the people who owe the money. So, Dave, that was a good job. And I think that probably that whole thing pretty much earned your keep for the whole year, right? $800,000. We had called some other towns that were pretty big, and what were they? They were levying $80,000 and $75,000. We were 800. So that would have been some strain on our finances here. So good job, Dave. And Susan was involved in that too. She did a good job. Hearing no objection, town board, town of Windsor, receiving file the town clerk, the attached ruling denying admission of a letter dated November 16, 2021 from Senator John E. Brooks in the matter of the joint petition of American Water Works Company, Inc., New York American Water Works Company, Inc., and the Liberty Utilities Corporation regarding approval of the Liberty Utilities proposed acquisition of the New York American Water Company Incorporated for the issuance of long-term indebtedness. I'll speak to this in a minute because there's a number of resolutions that have to do with this. Hearing no objection, town board, town of the Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached short environmental assessment form parts 2 and 3 for approval of Liberty Utilities proposed acquisition of New York American Water Company, Inc., and issuing of associated long-term debt. Hearing no objection, town board, town of Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk an electronic copy of the order adopting terms for the joint proposal approving stock purchase agreement and long-term indebtedness with the additional requirements in the matter of joint petition American Water Works, Inc., and New York Water Company, Inc., and Liberty Utilities Corporation as Liberty Utilities proposed acquisition of New York American Water, Inc., and the associated issuance of long-term debt. Hearing no objection, town board, town of Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk an electronic copy of the transcript of evidentiary hearing of the joint petition of the American Water Works Company, Inc., and the New York American Water Company, Inc., and Liberty Utilities Eastern Water Holdings Corporation for the approval of Liberty Utilities proposed acquisition of New York American Water Company, Inc., and the issuance of associated long-term debt. Still on the same subject. Hearing no objection, town board, town of Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached notice of determination of significance of a negative declaration in the matter of the joint petition American Water Works Company and Inc. and New York American Water Company, Inc. and the Liberty Utilities Eastern Water Holdings Corporation approval of Liberty Utilities proposed acquisition of the New York American Water Company, Inc. and the issuance of associated long-term debt. This all has to do with some water company that are switching in the Beaver Dam area, and it's just something that we need to receive and file and has no impact except for those folks who live in Beaver Dam, and now it's an official record. All right, we're 78 here. Okay. Hearing no objection, town board, town of the Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached 2021 annual reports from the town clerk, the building department, the fire prevention, the recreation department, and then the Windsor Emergency Medical Services. So these are their annual reports that will be in the town clerk's office. If anybody would like to get a look at them, they're all on file with our town clerk, Kelly Allegra. So, to receive, hearing no objection, town board, town of Windsor shall receive and file with the town clerk the attached monthly reports following departments. All December 2021. Justice Calderon, Justice Myers, Police Department, Building Department, Recreation Department, Tax Receiver, Utility Report, Town Clerk, and New Windsor Medical Services. A couple of comments on these reports. I just looked through them today. Once again, 5 DWI arrests in New Windsor. So you can figure if we were able to apprehend 5, we a whole lot more than 5 out there. But our officers are doing a good job trying to bring home the fact that that's a very dangerous crime that they're committing. The recreation report, Matt's doing a great job down there with all the little things that we put on for the kids, Christmas tree lighting, Hanukkah. I mean, he goes on and on. He was also very instrumental when we did the COVID vaccinations down in the community center along with our town clerk. And Newback is, they had 3,500 calls. They were actually 9% over what they did last year. So they're really moving. And part of the issue is this COVID that we have been battling now for a couple of years. And I'd just like to thank all our employees for all their work during this. It wasn't easy. We kept all town services going. We were able to provide every service that we are duty bound to provide. Police department, the fire department, the ambulance corps, building department, and all the town clerk and the receiver of taxes. So it's been stressful for everybody, and I know that the public's probably had enough of it too. Hopefully we're getting to the end, and hopefully we won't see any more of this. But right now, I think we're in a little tough spot because of the Christmas and New Year's holidays. So people should probably just be a little wary for a while, and hopefully this will come to an end sooner than later. We're now at the public forum part, so we'll kind of wait a couple of minutes to see if anybody on the public wants to jump in. Wait for Katrina and Danielle. You have somebody? Oh, you have nobody. I thought you finally had somebody.
No.
No one likes you. I like you. I know. Oh, wait a minute. Katrina, anybody? Okay. Hey, it's 2. This was a rather long meeting, but it's a lot of it is kind of routine stuff that we have to get done for the public and to make sure that we covered all the bases. And I'd like to thank the board members for everything that they do. I mean, sometimes we have contentious selections, but once it's over, we kind of move forward with the business of the people, which is what we need to do. So we're happy to have Eve Lincoln on board. She's already made her presence felt. She's in here a lot, questioning things. So I've seen the board members pretty regularly lately, which I think is good. And I try to give them, I give them every bit of information that I get so they can make informed decisions on what the town needs to do. And I said it before, I'll say it again, I am 1 vote. You need 3 votes to get anything done. If I don't have the 4 board members, then we'd just be languishing. And there's a lot of municipalities that have lots of problems with this stuff. They can't seem to get by some things, and they get themselves bogged down in what I consider to be nonsense. But the bottom line is that I think we're all here to serve the public. And I think we do a pretty good job. Everybody's always looking to help people, and hopefully the next day or 2, we're going to do some things to help a lot more people. So, we have anything from you? How about you, miss? Chair will entertain a motion, town board, town of Windsor, adjourn the town board reorganization meeting at 7:59 p.m. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Vitetti,
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, okay, good night, folks. We'll see you.
Good job.
Peace out.
Thank you.